Anyway, hello, welcome. If you are new to my channel, if you are returning, welcome back. I am berrrlynn, and today we are continuing Hogwarts Legacy. In advance, please excuse my hair. I need to wash it. It's a long thing, but basically I only wash my hair like once a week because it's super coarse. And you guys don't care about that, but it's at the end of the week. The hair week. So, this is so cute in here. I am so happy that they included Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. So pretty. So pretty. Love it. Alright. So, let's see. What question? I think we're gonna brew it, though. I don't really want to walk through the forest. I'm a baby. Which way do I even go? Plus we can just cut up real fast if we need to. Through the trees. Here she is.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Oh yeah, the centaurs.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Hey, Lee. No worries. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, especially about forest type things, centaurs are gonna know what's up. Wow. I think we need to go into Hogsmeade to talk to Natty, so I figure we'll do that. Good boy. Oh, I was like, what is that? It's just a torch. It's gonna check out her lead. Almost there. You missed it, Lee, the castle. We'll have to check it out. I have a video I'm gonna post in a little while. But the Great Hall is super pretty. Like, they have it all decorated for Christmas. Which I'm happy about, because it didn't look like they were doing it before, but I guess it's, you know, to show the lapse of time. Which is cool. It's neat that they did that. Yeah, it's pretty. So I'm gonna post that up.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I love the wizarding names. Agabus. Agabus Filbert.
Is the new reversal hex
There's a field guide page.
Revelio.
Huh. Currently run by Sirona Ryan and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself, the Three Broomsticks is a long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or fire whiskey. That lady's finally done with me. She's like, she's never going to figure out what the butterflies are doing.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, random little window corner.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Hey, Thumb. What's up? Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this business between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I hope in the update they let you sit down. I hope that's the update. Let you sit down. Thank you. I feel like it'll go pretty well. It's kind of one of those jobs where I think they take pretty much everyone, but you never know. My luck's been kind of bad with jobs.
What
Or
a
finding
works
one.
at Gladrags. I should check there.
Gladrags.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill. Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
River's Edge.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Do, 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 do.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
So, Harlow is basically like a mob guy. Like, this is the wizarding mob that we're dealing with. Mafia boss.
Like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh no, is she in trouble?
Revelio.
What is up? Hogsmeade. The only all-wizarding village in Britain, Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students, third years and up, for centuries. Oh my goodness. Kitty, aw. Must stop to pet the cats.
I simply pretend.
Where are you running?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Okay, let's see, maybe she's outside. Pardon me, sir.
I used to help out at the free room.
Revelio.
Is she over on the dock? Oh,
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
no.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things. Never seems.
Is she in the cellar?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to... Accio.
Oh. Oops. Now I see.
A hidden door. Revelio.
I see.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
There's a lot of wizards down there. Oh, a lot of wizards.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. A payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the note.
Oh.
I'd remember.
Hey.
Oh. Just trying to think, but we might.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's.
You want a chalk break? You weren't there when I outran that Rumpin. Only downside of being...
I've raided Brock. I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
You little bastard!
Where did you go, coward?
Flash of inspiration.
Made a great mistake. Disarm my wand, feel my...
Ooh, don't go in the corner.
Afraid to face me? Can't hold up.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
I got out of order.
I could have been killed running for him.
Dodged it.
Maggot!
Novice luck.
Did not last as long as I
Rookwoods don't go down easy. You will not survive death from above. Give it back. Incendio. Well, you'll have to do better than that. Potato. You'll need to be quicker than that.
Oh, this guy. There we go.
No. Oh no, you don't.
Is that all?
Right, exploso.
Just pow, 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 pow. Just roll. That's like how I play all games of this nature. I just roll away. If you stop, you're in trouble. What was that?
Rebellion.
You are as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crisp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Aww.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
So sweet. Oh, thanks, Lee. We got him. Got him. Lay down, Momo. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
And I'll just hold it forever.
Revelio.
Can I get stuff over here? There's a lot of stuff in here. These Ashwinders. They're like hoarding things. They do, Bobo. Ooh, I could get telescopes for my room of requirement. I was redecorating, or well, I guess just kind of decorating my room of requirement the other night. But I realized I had a lack of items to put in it, so I was a little sad. I thought we had found more by this time.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Tapestries. Like that purple color.
Revelio.
Oh, that looked like a chest. It's just a crate. Well, lay down. God, too close to it. It's just tough to be short.
Revelio.
Money, money, living in a transfer. Huh. Well, she wasn't that way. The way I came from, yes. Well, lay down. So did it go this way? Oh.
Revelio.
Huh? I can climb on this table. Why can't I climb on all the other tables?
Revelio.
Wand.
Revelio.
And I have her wand, so...
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
That was anticlimactic. With that warning he gave. Like, kill him.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Natty always wants to fight.
Revelio. Expelliarmus!
Oh, not that one.
Confringo. Revelio.
Just checking. Hi, Silmerod. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly.
I understand.
Oh, the rats. That was creepy. Huh. Thank you.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer.
Of course.
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yes. I have 8 tattoos altogether, I believe. I think that's how many. Start to run out. I want more, but they're so stinking expensive.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Otto.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. Here you are, a true patron of the arts. I think the drum improves the timbre. Wouldn't you agree?
Where's the accordion?
Next performance, Diagon Alley.
He lost his accordion? It disappeared. Sorry, gonna be creepy. Oh, wait. Stop it. I need to sell some peace. Okay. And we will wait. We'll just sleep on this floor. Oh, good morning.
I hope I look... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll
take ages to brew.
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
How bizarre. So weird. He just had this potion handy. Oh, I can't use any mud. Can't use Revelio. I guess Professor Black doesn't go around doing that. Doubt he goes around running either. Have a lot of people confused.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Oh my god.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I'm gonna be able to talk to all the students.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Probably.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Just trying things out.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
My character's going on a power trip. This is not a good idea.
One for my diary.
Oh. Sebastian looked like it. The Great Hall. I want to harass more students. Oh, it's getting so Christmassy. I'm so excited.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
He's just been hitting the butterbeer extra hard.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Dittany and Polyjuice puss. Moustache paste.
Booba-dooba. Scrope is such a weird name, too. It's kind of gross sounding.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
This is so
I
funny.
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Do you think I have a big forehead? You can be honest.
In Transfiguration, I switched to writing ink with cobbleware removers. I thought it to be funny, and it was. To me.
I was a late bloomer. My parents thought I was going to be a squib. Family still tease me about it.
All I can say is, don't look inside my notebooks.
Since when should it matter if anyone...
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may,
I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
It's awesome. So funny.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Gross.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That was so funny.
Confringo. Revelio.
Are the banners still like that? Yes. I wish you could sit down at these tables. Headmaster's office. Here we go.
I've always said that. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
The treasure chest. How weird. Professor Hackett, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ramrock's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now, we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp.
Revelio.
Yeah. So this is Professor Hackett's room, I suppose. Okay. Let's continue to the headmaster's office. We have no time. Spin around too fast. We mustn't dawdle.
Revelio.
Haha. Oh, need a key. Staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. Naughty dog.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Hehe.
Revelio.
Just the blacks. They're that proud of themselves. It's the sorting hat. This enchanted hat was created by the four founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the four schoolhouses. Skilled at legitimacy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Ugh, back scratcher. I am prepared. Just want to see if there's anything else up here.
That must be the pedestal.
Oop. Well, I guess I'll read it first.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve.
Oh, wow.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Wow. Oh, that's not very inviting. Is this the third trial?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Hi, Lee. I'm in a storybook. How do I get around them? Hey, sexy cutie. It's going pretty well. I'm in a spell book right now. Yeah, sounds good, Lee. You missed a little bit. Some funny stuff, though.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Oh no.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Past those guys.
I need to time this just right.
Great. No.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Straight ahead where? Okay. Like, I don't see it. Oh, he scared me. goodness.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Can I climb up? Oh, really?
I'd best move while I can. Eve must be here somewhere.
Oh boy.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Come on, go faster. She's not going very fast. Oh, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught. I hate stealth. I'm too jumpy for these kind of missions. Don't get caught. Please go. Oh, jeez. Big old death daddy.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Oh boy.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That door... closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
It's really cool, though. Oh, shit. Shoot. Shoot, I say. See terrain.
Now's my chance.
If you say so. I'm gonna hit that bed, aren't I? Oh, jeez, come on, move fast. Go, 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 go. Phew.
That's the way forward.
And then you're seen. Now we have the invisibility cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Should make things a little easier. Oh, am I going the wrong way?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Yes, but don't touch them. Uh-oh.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Ugh.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Better be super strong and just kill everybody.
I've never felt such power.
Oh, those are all I have. Okay. So much for how powerful. I think Depulso would work from it too. Chip. Yeah, I think it's the third trial, or it's just before the third trial, but we're in a book. Magic book. Shot him over. Yeah, I'm using the Elder one, which is the most powerful one in existence. It's pretty exciting. Oh boy. We got Big Daddy, Bo Daddy, coming in hot. Oh. Get out of here. That's Troll. Oh my god. Let me out. I'm over these guys. Oh, I do have Revelio. I think this world looks kind of cool though. It reminds me of something I can't quite put my finger on.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Great, what am I supposed to do with this stone? What's that apparating thing?
She's gone. Neve.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits...
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands...
You saw what I did for my father. Mia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
I know, right? That bitch. How dare she?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
so that if anybody says he was acting weird, there's an excuse. Blacked out on fire whiskey. Wow. Alright, well, I think that's where I'm going to end for today. I really want to continue, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. So who knows? I might stream again later if I get things done and the interview doesn't take too long.
I
But
shouldn't
anyways,
have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend.
thank you guys so much. Stop it, leave it. Sorry, my dogs. Thank you guys so much for listening and for watching and hanging out, and I will catch you on the flip side. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, if you could leave a like before you head out. Okay, bye.